my name is Jess, and I voice Emry.
What's up? I'm Sousa, or the Avink. I play Stolik and voice Sakura.
Hi, I'm Cheyenne, and I play Bryn.
I'm Johnny, and I am playing the character Janek.
Hi, I'm Camille, and I play Cassia, Oracle of Flame.
I'm Sean, and I'm GMing this campaign. I voice Bayn with a Y, Heung, Hiro, Nyanko, Kenzen, and pretty much anyone else that shows up. Please send help.
Thanks for listening!
Previously on Sentience, our players arrived at the city of Starden. Yes, you heard that right. After saying farewell to the slimes who slinkied them there, they proceeded with very little fanfare. Except for Bayn, with a Y, who received constant glares from passers-by. Cassia made a pit stop at the temple at Sakura's request, where she had a vision of and conversation with the goddess Akik. What shenanigans will this new city have in store? Let's find out.
Uneventful carriage ride, general discussions, getting each other caught up on, this is a weird thing happening to me, how about you do? It is a long ride in a fairly bumpy carriage, but nearing...
Which direction are we going?
Southish.
Well, that's stupid.
So as the colors of sunset are kicking in, the carriage stops at the front gate of a much more proper city.
Like, when you say proper, like, big city?
Big city.
Not ooze-shaped doors.
That's fair.
Humans are walking around. Elves are even walking around. All of the non-bipedal things seem to be on leashes and collars.
What about centaurs and people?
Have not spotted any centaurs.
That's fair. Just curious.
So just to fit in, we should probably call her the cat.
Probably.
Hey, the cat's bipedal.
Sometimes.
When she wants to be.
You're not putting a color on me.
I throw a cloak in your face.
Hey, fuck off.
So I will step out of the back of the carriage.
Okay.
At some point, I probably put my shirt back on.
Yes.
Look around, and I will address the driver and say something along the lines of, "Thank you for the smooth ride. Would you like to come into the town with us and enjoy a drink? I just really want to see how people react to you."
Thank you, lad, but I am under strict orders.
To have a drink with us.
I must return.
I will buy.
10-year-old child.
Wait, you have money?
Totally.
The jelly pushers start to ease towards the town. No.
Drinks for everyone.
We are under.
I'll just wrap my
we
arm
must-
around one of them. Come on, men. Let's or slide. Come on, guys. Let's
Gender inclusive.
let's go have some fun. I'm sure you're tired after that long trek. The last thing you want to do is have another full day's trek back on an empty stomach and no sleep. Seems legit. I'll just start like casually undoing their harnesses.
Oh, God.
I got you, fam. I got you.
There's nothing I can do to stop this. Lad, no, stop.
It's fine. It's fine. He won't notice a couple of hours. He'll be back in plenty of time.
The driver will snap the actual reins.
That is rude, sir. These are your friends.
Actually, Kevin's an asshole.
Perhaps you would have a different mindset if you had switched places with them.
Tiny blurb. Giant blurb.
They're clearly exhausted.
One is faking it so hard.
Just one booze.
But under the driver's directions, they start to slinky off.
Bye, I'll miss you, Kevin. You said Kevin, right?
Yeah.
Bye, Kevin the asshole. I really felt we had a connection. In a not weird way, like you were a close personal friend for that solid 8-hour journey. Farewell. Toodaloo. Adieu.
Who the fuck is your character? Is this who you want to be with your life?
No.
I like Kevin, though.
I like Kevin.
Boom, Kevin. No, boom, Kevin.
And then the carriage just explodes for no good reason.
Oh no! Boom, Kevin. Boom, Kevin.
Kevin, why did you run at
Why
less
did
than
you
50 miles an
boom?
hour?
Oh no.
Bryn is looking up and, like, looking around and just relieved to not be around giant, gooey people.
Emry is contemplating
That is
each and every
so
one of you
racist.
and wondering if she can kill you quickly and painlessly.
Wait, what?
Wow, that is.
She said what I thought
quickly.
she said, didn't she?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, good to know.
Must protect child.
Cat doesn't matter, it's fine.
Cat is optional.
Cat just wants to poke everything. Gets in
Child
trouble.
might be safe because child is useful. That charisma.
Aww. He likes me.
I will find a way to be useful eventually. Bryn will be useful.
Cassia might also be safe.
Thanks.
So,
I'm
we
probably very much not safe because I can take lots of damage before I die.
Oh,
You are
yeah.
a battery of pain.
Yeah. Plus, I'm making her hot, which isn't helping the mood.
These are words. These are all words and phrases.
Dagger, right there. Right up through
I
there.
mean, a critical hit's a critical hit. Like, it's not okay. So, let's go inside.
In your head, Stolik, Hiro is very excited. Yeah! Finally home!
Home as in you have free lodging?
Well, yeah.
That's good.
Right, you guys have never been here before. Welcome to Starting.
Of course it is.
The kid says, we're here.
Did he see what the name of this place was?
Nope.
Well, that's odd. I'll have to ask someone else. Might actually understand other languages here.
Wasn't that funny? Wasn't that funny?
Your non-compliance was funny.
That is truly my character.
Yes. Non-compliant murder bitch.
I will kick open the doors of the entrance to this majestic city and
It is...
Gates?
lead me home, child.
Yeah, there is
Lead
a
us home.
gateway, but it is an open gate. You will close
I'm
the
kidding.
door and kick them down.
Exactly what just happened, though.
No, wait. There's a tradition.
Hold up.
Close. Now we can do it.
So in Bryn's head, Nyanko, do you know the name of this place?
I've heard of home, but I've never been here before. I've never had one. Cats are concerned.
Cat hasn't had a home? Sad thing.
Bryn's reaction to that is just a quiet, okay, keeps walking.
So I assume we all walk through the gates,
Mhm.
and it's a fairly normal-looking city.
Yeah, it is a large fantasy city.
Okay.
If you are passing through the bulk of the city, not really knowing where to go on your own.
Isn't Stolik getting directions from Hiro?
Yes.
At my house.
Yes.
I would be following Hiro.
Okay.
What time is it? Ish?
Evening. Sunset is approaching quickly. Shops are open, but probably not for much longer.
Gosh, I hope Mom has a nice warm meal waiting for us. Do I have a mother?
I mean, you're the hero of legend, you should be an orphan or something.
Yeah, right? That was kind
Hero-
of
Or I mean, maybe you did when you left.
Hero did. Jesus.
She's not happy about
Bayn
this.
is in a mood, man.
Hero did specifically mention that the sword he had when you met him
Came from his mother.
was given to him by his mother.
Doesn't mean it happened right before we left.
This is true.
He might have just abandoned
These are
the
true
last
words.
relic of his mother that died 20 years ago.
That
He's
would
10.
The 10.
be
Yeah,
heartbreaking.
Don't think too much on it. There have been a lot of lies surrounding Hiro and his past.
So, as you do pass through the heart of the city,
No need to applaud. We've just come home. It's great.
Nobody
It's fine.
cares.
Oh,
very few shits are given. Yes.
at one point while walking, since there are people walking around and stuff, Bryn will just turn to a random person. Be like, excuse me, what's the name of this town? City. Place.
God, you don't even know where you are? I was stupidly close to Sakura.
The sassy Sakura that is not quite.
No, I've been redoing the lines. It's fine.
Cat folk, you're in starting now. I'm gonna go.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Hope you have a wonderful day.
Cassia pretends to not be associated. Emry is glaring at anyone and everyone.
They are
very effectively.
all glaring back and taking effort to not be next to you.
I'll just casually pull up his hood and put it over his face so nobody can see.
You have to reach up on tiptoe to do
Yeah.
I'm okay with that.
So you do pass by all the typical shops to be expected from a decent city.
Hi, Mr. Johnson. I hope you're doing well. I'll be by tomorrow for my baked goods.
Provided by...
Oh yeah, shit.
Wave to the blacksmith.
Oh yeah.
And Borog the ogre.
Baked goods was the first thing that came out of my mind, and I forgot I have one of those right here.
Yeah.
So.
I think everybody's getting ready for a snack.
You know the Muffin Man.
I do know the Muffin Man. I like that though, just passing like, and this is the blacksmith, and this is, whoa, go back. Blacksmith? Tell me more about that one.
I feel like this has probably been a thing for a long time in Janek's life of wishing people would stop calling him the Muffin Man.
No, it's okay.
The low level pet peeve of the paladin. One of the crosses he has to bear.
He doesn't live on Drury Lane.
At one point, we even discussed that the your personal symbol, or the symbol of Jeff, is a biscuit giving off this holy light that just kind of makes it look like a muffin.
No, it's a misinterpretation. Shit, muffins, man. No, they're biscuits. But they're like American biscuits, not English biscuits, so they just kind of look like a muffin top. It's just missing.
Sakura.
Psst. Psst.
Yeah?
We should go in there.
Go in where?
What? She does not need to be secretive about it.
I know. Well, I was trying to get her attention because I didn't know she was paying attention to me. You know. So we've been away for how long have we been away? It's been like weeks. Like I just need to make a pit stop. It sounds like I have to pee. Hold up, I didn't think through this part before.
This is Sakura speaking to you,
not
by the way, not the 10-year-old.
I have to take a potty break.
Use the bathroom.
Big sis.
You're the one leading us. I really gotta go.
Hey, so we can just they can go. I know how to get home from here, but can we go in here real quick? I just need to.
Cassia looks over her shoulder to try to see where she's being asked to go.
Very prominent temple.
The Jesus sign is strong right here.
Okay.
The last glimmers of direct sunlight are hitting the church windows.
Hey everyone, I'll catch back up with you later. I'm making a stop at the temple here.
Okay.
All right. See you.
Bye.
Follow me, guys. You're in both parties.
Yep.
I'm relevant.
Emry decides for absolutely no good reason at all to follow Cassia.
Don't think you want to be in the Jesus temple.
There are many things wrong with this idea.
You're gonna leave me all
you are
alone?
welcome to. I will never.
With these guys?
I will not stop you from going any direction you want to, but you are a drow.
That means nobody likes you, including Jesus.
Oh no!
Wow.
It's okay. I like you.
About to say that you're a black elf in a white city, and then
Also true.
And then that sentence came out.
Oh, that's terrible.
How much worse could
I'm trying to think about how much Emry might be aware of that at this moment.
Yeah, Emry is certainly aware of the racial stigma against drow.
Right, but
Everybody
how much she's
looking at
thinking
you.
about the fact that she outwardly looks like a drow right now.
Has just abruptly come into my memory that you're in starting. People recognize you. So while they are staring you down as you stare at them, glaring at each other, occasionally there are rocks landing at your feet. Some shouts from behind a crowd. Get out of the city.
No one likes your kind here.
Oh. Poor Bayn.
Have you met him?
We
Actually, no, none of us have.
Yeah.
we don't need any Lord Emperor.
Fair. All right, I'll stick with the group.
Go back to your dumb tower.
Rapunzel?
Just no response.
One
teensy
stern, angry fart.
That is the only reaction to the asshole.
It's alright,
Root
Bayn.
of seething.
I fart in your general direction.
It's alright, Bayn. I like you. Let's go.
Johnny's dying.
So much.
A little bit. As you pass it, a very plain-looking bar catches your attention.
Kenzen. It's calling your name. Kenzen. Come in here.
Time for a drink?
You're too young for booze.
I feel like in fantasy world, 16-year-old warrior probably doesn't care. Nobody cares, but...
Yeah. The rest of the party is moving swiftly along.
Following my impulse, I head for the tavern bar.
I guess we'll see you later then.
If we even notice he's gone. 10 minutes later, wait, what a minute?
I'm not going to set fire to all of the alcohol in the bar or something, am I? Out furnace.
One heat step above.
Sometimes that can be enough depending on what you're working with.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
That is.
I like
What
the
if
way
you
you
stepped
think.
into a fire?
That is a thing that I've
What if
never.
you were on the sun?
Yes?
You're not allowed near any alchemist shops.
No. No, that is probably a safe idea. Yeah, if you step onto the sun, you would be the sun plus one stage of hot.
Supernova.
So as the rest of the party carries
Actually,
on,
no, I would like to correct that. If he stepped onto the sun, he'd be dead. Disintegrated.
there are rules for how to destroy magic items based on how magic they are. It is possible that just the breastplate would survive,
What if he was on any feet?
and would then equip the sun.
This
Wait,
To
that's-
feel cold
That would
and
make the sun
everything
feel very
else-
cold, and the rest of the universe would burn.
At least the rest of the solar system.
Yeah.
I have a
Actually,
plan now.
Mars might finally be habitable.
Huh.
All the ice would melt.
Mm.
I mean, we still have the problem of it not having an actual molten core, but
It will now.
We just put him in the middle, it's fine.
So, rest of the party carries on towards Hiro's house.
One by one, they all fall off. One by one, we lose them. What? Oh, sorry, it was just it's just a fantasy. It's just a fairy tale.
Sounds ominous.
No! Oh, no. Mom used to sing it to me all the time. Back home.
Bryn looks skeptical.
500 years ago.
there's a disturbing amount of truth in most children's songs.
Cassia walking into the church. There are a couple people in just quietly meditating or giving prayer on their own, but it is fairly empty.
Go up to the front. Sit right there. Sit right there.
Okay, Cassia does what she's told.
So, by Sakura's direction, you walk to the front, which has a very large statue of a goddess. As Sakura begins a prayer to the matron, her voice gets very far away, and you are in the fog.
Oh, that's scary.
So it is the same fog.
It's good to know there aren't multiple fogs running around.
Yeah, as far as you can tell. It is same fog, packed dirt, sun in the same stuck position that it was for apparently hundreds of years. It is, however, silent. There are none of the other voices or whisperings or evidence of other sentient things.
So this time Cassia's gonna freak out a little bit, and she's going to call out for Sakura and be like, Hey, Sakura! Sakura, listen to me! Sakura? Are you there? Hello, anyone?
Your own voice rolls off into infinite distance.
I try, so it's like, there's ground and fog, but nothing else that I can tell, right?
Yep.
I tried kicking the ground. Just, stomping on the ground and scuffing the dirt if there is any, hey, hello?
I demand to speak to your manager.
I mean, it's the only physical thing
Yeah.
you can, so I take it the physical attempts aren't working.
You're generating sound. There's a small imprint left from your footsteps, and especially from the stomp, but no reaction.
Okay, I take a meditative pose and try to focus on on the game.
We just need pictures of cats.
Yeah, I'm just
randomly
flashing
appear in
through
the
it the
YouTube
whole
version. The cat picture. Cat. Game, right.
So, meditating, I try to focus on picturing breaking through the fog, like reaching up and breaking through the fog and re-entering the real world. And I focus on it very hard.
Okay. In front of you, edging past the point of the fog and even your own blindness, there is a figure. A colossal silhouette, lumpy, misshapen humanoid. Now I get the stage right.
Don't look that way.
Boots and cats and boots and cats.
Boop the cats.
Whoop the cats and whoop the cats and whoop the cats.
Whoop the cats. I need it.
You're welcome.
A false king stands upon the throne of Rigden. His treachery grows beyond the reach of mortal minds. Ruya! You alone remain unchained. You must preserve the order once again. Kill the would-be god before his power is allowed to grow any farther.
Cassia's working really hard on memorizing everything that happened.
Weird how a pen and paper just teleported into her hands.
Just furiously punches the ground to take notes.
Yeah, no, what is actually me taking notes is Cassia very concentrating very, very hard on everything that's happening.
I feel like somebody who has a bunch of random visions has pretty good recall.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is a skill that you would have mastered long ago. Whatever mental tricks needed, just repeating the words 1,000 times as they happen, or just having good memory because of using it.
Does this feel like one of my normal visions?
Aside from this being a place that you kind of know for other reasons, everything else matches what you're used to a normal vision being like.
Okay, so it's not interactable.
It can be.
So something.
I was unaware of how your visions usually work. So
I imagined that my visions are normally not interactable.
Oh, okay.
That they're just me receiving.
I see.
But maybe this one feels slightly different, and I actually speak out.
Yeah, it either feels different, or this is the most immersive vision you've had. Even while alive normally, they're not usually so all-encompassing.
Okay.
Like, you can't escape this realm.
Did you have that, like, as a script? Like, would you be able to repeat it word for word?
Yes.
Okay.
Has been repeating it word for word in the car for the last 2 months.
Oh, cool. That line makes lots more sense now. Okay, so Cassia definitely pauses a moment to take it all in, and when the vision doesn't go away, she says, I don't know what Cassia would say. Hold on.
Cassia?
I've never had a vision before.
No, Cassia, for the record, Cassia is not speechless.
It is never speechless.
Camille, hence the shock at all.
Oh, great one, what treachery has this false king performed that upsets you so?
He steals the throne, claims it as his own.
And you said the throne of Rigden. Is this a mortal throne?
Not if his power is allowed to reign.
And when you say I alone remain unchained, you mean just me, none of the others who this has happened to?
You perceive my words, but you do not comprehend their meaning.
That's fair.
You are not meant to kill, for you are not my child. Not yet. You are meant to find my faithful child and deliver my word upon him.
Thanks, Edward. Way to kill it.
Ready, Mom?
And how will I find your faithful child?
Just ask.
It must be a cat.
That is is beyond my control.
But is there any sign I should look for? How will I know it is your faithful child?
You need only mention me. Some will run, but one will approach.
And what name should I mention you by?
At this, your vision, the shape shifts. You can feel the ground quake underneath you just from the weight of the little bit of movement from this colossal thing in front of you. It extends one long, misshapen arm away from its body and piercing just within visible range up through the fog and blindness. This colossal, red-bladed insect leg crashes into the ground, and then
I am Akakak, mother to those who walk in blood. You are my voice.
Does this have anything to do with what happened to me and to the others? Why we don't have our bodies anymore?
You waste time asking the questions of a hatchling.
But how am I supposed to learn?
there's no response after that.
Okay. Thank you, Great One. I will look for your child.
No, good save, good save.
Is there anything else I should know?
Waste no more time, hatchling. Find Ruya and deliver his orders.
I shall do my very best.
The frick kind of gods do these people worship?
Your vision narrows and darkens, and you find yourself within the church once again. Sakura is very thankful to you for giving her a bit of peace. She felt alone for the first time in way too long.
So, you were just praying? That's all you were doing?
Yes. Well, yeah.
Did the praying just end now? Because
Yeah.
I wasn't there for it, so I'm just trying to figure out, what happened. Do you know, by any chance, a god or goddess by the name of Akakik?
Akakek is a cursed word for followers of the matron.
Do not speak that word in my mind.
Okay.
You poison my tongue with that name.
Okay. I don't think I have much choice. I just had a vision, my first vision in a very, very long time, and I've been given orders. I understand that you don't want me speaking the name, but I need to know what you know about this being.
She is the breaker of the circle. She steals lives before their time and at her own will, beyond reason.
Okay. And do you know anything about the throne of Rigdon?
Well, Rigdon is a city to the north, if it was, at least, but, last I heard, no one lived there anymore. At least that's what Heung says. He comes from near there.
Okay. I'll have to speak to Heung and, see what he knows. But that was different from visions I've had in the past. I rarely speak one-to-one with the gods that give me my visions.
If that is truly who you spoke with, she should never be trusted. Turn around, walk away. Ignore any commands she dictated. If you don't, I promise, it will be your undoing.
Too late!
Oopsie! My bad. Well,
Mistake!
I think I at least need to uncover what is happening so that even if I'm against this being, I know what it's talking about.
Just don't put me or my family in danger.
I'll do what I can, Sakura.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of Season 1 Sentience. Magical Bullshit is a Team Salt Productions podcast. It is produced by Cheyenne, Slurian, and the A-Bank. Editing is done by the A-Bank, and music is provided by Incompetech, and sound effects are found on freesound.org. If you would like to support us on Patreon, you can find us at Magical Bullshit. You can also find us on Twitter, Facebook, and Discord. Links to everything will be in the show notes. We would love to hear your thoughts on our show. Until next time, this has been your bi-weekly dose of
Magical Bullshit!
forgot the
It's
punchline from a
Fenr'rik.
second ago. We must turn
There's a punchline?
It's fun.
the 10-year-old child's buying drinks.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really more concerned with you have money.